talk about podcast thoughts. Now, here we are today. We are talking about GTA 5 DLC Online Bull. If you guys were wondering why I started off saying that, Casey started his instead of talking about podcasts, so I had to say it. So we're here to tell you guys the thoughts about the new DLC after playing it for 2 days. I've done these on my channel a while now. I think my first one was my first Lowrider, original Lowrider DLC. So Lowriders. And then I did mine for the Halloween one, Executive and Other Criminals, Festive Surprise, Valentine DLC. And, yeah. So, you can start off by saying what you thought about it, I guess. We're here chilling in the office.
As you guys can see real quick, I have another green marker on the map, and that is where my new warehouse is. So we're just going to have some gameplay in the back where we talk about,
Let's go check this warehouse out.
we'll talk about the shit. So,
yeah. Now, I just want to start off, before we actually leave the office, what I like about this place, there's two things that I think is cool about the office, besides the fact that it's an office. I like the game that's over here, the Don't Cross the Line. We've done a lot of playing of that. And I also like how the more missions you do, the more deliveries and stuff you get, the more stuff that pops up in the office. As you guys can see, all the stuff that's scattered around here. And it looks pretty cool, so the more work you do, the more things start to build up in here. We'll walk over here, you guys can see some more as well. So a lot of that stuff I think is pretty cool.
yeah.
So obviously we'll talk about all the new things. One of the other things that I like is, as you guys can see by what I'm wearing, DLC as a VIP outfit that the VIP and can make the anybody wear, and they patch that, but decided to make it all available to buy. So I like that because I like this in that. So let's actually, now that I'm requesting my personal vehicle, we can talk about what we liked about the new vehicles. So,
alright, so we just start off with, like, what vehicles we like the most out of all of them?
yeah, we'll start with what we liked the most and then what we liked about all of them.
Okay. Me, personally, I'm liking this car that I'm in right now, the Rumpo Custom.
I mean, I'm just going to go with you because
favorite
my car
car.
didn't come over here, so, yeah.
That is my favorite car from the DLC, and I will continue to use it. I personally like the car because it's not too fast, not too slow, it's for cruising, but it also gets done. And if you guys didn't know, it is a custom van, and it has bulletproof or bullet-resistant glass. So that's an interesting fact as well.
Yes, I think that it's a very cool vehicle as well. Let me see if mine actually... Oh, I can't request it for another 3 minutes even though it didn't come over to me. God fucking damn it. Either way, we'll look at the warehouse and then I'll talk about my car. So for me though, the car that I was going to talk about is the Vapid FMJ. Originally when we seen it in the trailer, it sort of got underrated, as you guys might have seen in my tweet that I put out about comparing the Reaper and the FMJ, how the Reaper was sort of like didn't go to the expectations, but the FMJ exceeded the expectations. As I put, let me actually find the tweet so I can read to you guys exactly what I put, because I think that it was a very good way that I described it, but I just want to find it. Let me see. I put the Reaper maybe didn't live up to the hype, but the FMJ exceeded expectations. And I think that is very true. The, do we have like a little... It's the next level up that has a little office space next to it. Oh yeah, but this is a pretty cool place. But I believe that that is sort of true about it, that the... case it out of the beach. That's where my car is. We'll go there. But I think that that car definitely had the... I don't know. It was just really a good vehicle. And I think that it overall has the chance to be something that people will like to use for a while. Now, maybe it won't be like the T20 or the Osiris or the Zentorno, which is like a completely another, like, well, because of how fast it is, and people, especially in the supercars and sports car class, really just base the car off of how fast it is. That's the only thing they really focus on. Now, obviously, the T20 is my favorite car in the whole game, but, you know, I think that the FMJ is definitely cool. So, now that we both talked about what our favorite vehicles from the DLC are, I think that we should probably say what we think of the other person's car choice.
Alright, so the FMJ, that is a very amazing looking car. Like you said before, I feel like they could have named it something big, different.
FMJ is not the best car.
Like I said, the Galileo would be more fitting for the car. I do like the car a lot. The exterior design is amazing. I like the little slits in the car, in the back of the car that you can obviously show on your stream.
Let me go in front of you, then everybody can see it on your stream.
It makes it unique, so it's like...
Oh shit. Did not expect that. Right. So, for myself, for the Rampos you guys see in front of me right here, I think that that's a pretty cool van. Originally I said that it maybe wouldn't be the coolest because it's a van, and vans are sort of slow. But that thing turned out to be pretty awesome to drive around in some of the missions that I took it when Casey maybe took the van or something that we had to steal. I would take his car to ram people out of the way with. And I think that it's overall a pretty cool car. So those are our favorites that we both picked. But now we have some other cars to talk about in the DLC, including the Reaper, which seems to be a lot of people's favorite car, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah, it turns out I've seen a lot of people commenting in videos that they like the Reaper, or people should use the Reaper or something. So what are your thoughts about the Reaper? Did you get to drive mine?
Can I do what? Yeah, I did get to drive yours.
Yeah.
Plus I drove it in the streams.
Oh yeah, the test. I forgot that. Yeah. So what were your thoughts with the Reaper? I'll let you go first since I already sort of commented on it earlier.
It was unique. I did think that the FMJ is a little bit better looking.
And it's faster.
And it gives more to look like, and yeah, it's faster. But, so it's better than in every single way. But, yeah, hard to say.
For me, I bought the Reaper, obviously, as you guys might have seen on Tuesday. And I might have actually drove it yesterday's stream. Oh, actually, this is a nice segue for the next vehicle. We'll skip to this one next. But I think that they, really? I'm jumping on the side? No! I do not want to be on the side of this shit. No. Stop driving away, Casey. Trying to get in. No! What the fuck? Let me into the fucking... No! No!
The 29 minutes, Curtis. Let's go.
Oh, we have to go around to different places with the truck? Yeah, that's unique. And we can have some. I'll call Lester, don't worry. Just don't do anything stupid. Yeah, so I think that the Reaper overall not as cool. It's still a cool car to drive around, but it's not as cool as the FMJ.
Hey there. What can I help you with?
So I think that it's a.
Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
I think it's an interesting vehicle, but I think it could have been better, and I think that it sort of got hyped because. Are you looking on the map, Casey?
Yeah.
You just went past one. Okay, so I think that the thing overall did get a bit hyped by being the initial car to come out in the picture. Up next, we will skip past the sports car because we're currently in this. So this is the Brigade. And what do you think about this vehicle, Casey?
It's powerful. When it's up to speed.
Anything else you got to say about it?
I thought it would be able to open.
Back? Yeah, I thought people would be able to go in as well.
Cause I mean, that makes sense. Like, you'd be able to store, like, different kinds of cars from, different heist missions, fucking, different missions and shit.
What the hell? Oh my god. Yeah, so I think that, I agree, I think that it should definitely have been able to have people go inside of it. I don't necessarily like the way that it works, to get your other people on it, like as you guys were seeing me hold on to the side of it, because if you have somebody who's not necessarily the best at driving, Casey. No, but sometimes people, I mean, anybody does it. You just drive around, you're trying to go somewhere quickly, deliver what you got to get. You got a time limit, you got the cops. You know, you might crash into a car, you might, like, hit a pole. I do that all the time. Like right here, I would have fell off the side if I was on that shit. Do you even hit it that hard? No, but I would have fell off. And it doesn't make it, the best vehicle to have in that sense. Because you definitely could have had people stay inside instead of outside. Because when you're doing missions trying to do it quick, the most annoying things having to go back to fall out or do something stupid. It's like playing with Nick. He like jumps off the car randomly for no fucking reason. He's like, oh my god, splooge! Okay, back to the topic though. What's up next we can talk about? The sports car.
Sports cars.
What is that thing called? I don't know what it's called.
You own the shit.
I don't know what it's called. I totally did not pay any attention to the name. I think it's like the Bestia or something like that.
I know the name of the company is the Grotti.
Yes, the Grotti. Yes, the Grotti Bestia GTS. Okay, so what do you think about the Bestia? You drove it a little bit yesterday after I bought it.
It was definitely not what I expected. Like, I expected it to be a little bit more of like an SUV type of vehicle, in body frame. I knew it was going to be a sports car, but like, it was going to look, the back of it was going to be a little bit wider.
Like a
but
Ferrari
it turns
FF.
out, yeah, or the Baton in the game,
Or the GLA.
does turn out to not.
Oh, shit.
And has anybody done speed tests with that? Yeah.
Yeah, I seen a video. Gotta give credit to who's in the video. I seen Mr. Boss for the win. He made a video comparing it to some of the other sports cars. It was not as fast as the Massacro, which would obviously mean that it's a bit slower than the Schafter V12. Now, the Schafter V12 is an interesting vehicle to compare speed against because it has to have time to build up its speed because of its wheel spin. But it's inevitably beat you if you have enough time to make up for that spin. So it would be faster than both of those. In that speed test he did, it would not have been the fastest. Where are you going? But they did test it, and it was a bit slower than the Masacro, and a bit faster than the Jester. So it sort of falls in the middle there. So I'm not sure its speed compared to the Masacro race car and the Jester race car, but I'm assuming that it'd be still slower than that.
I didn't drop the cargo. I didn't drop
Oh well.
it.
Drop like it's hot.
Oh gosh! Ah! That whip is hot.
Back to the office, I'm assuming. Oh well, speaking of the car that Casey thought that the thing would be like, here we go. All of a sudden I'm driving on the road and it just says Simeon wants his vehicle for no fucking reason. It just decides, oh, Simeon wants his vehicle now. Try to kill yourself. I'm going to the warehouse to lose the cops.
Alright, just stay there because I'm going to start the thing at that warehouse.
Yeah, so I think that overall the Bestia is a pretty cool card. And fully modified, I didn't do anything because I don't have that much money because I had to buy it. But that is
Smart.
interesting. Now we can go back to the other vehicles. We can talk about the helicopter.
Well, the helicopter's great at everything but landing.
Yeah, I think that it was a very cool. It's a cool helicopter, but it does suck at landing.
Coming from a pro flyer like myself,
And me too, of
I
course.
love.
Oh my god! Okay.
I do love how the blades look and everything. Now, if those were on a different, more compact helicopter, I'd say that'd be the fastest helicopter in the game. However, considering of its length, that's not
You gonna
really
pause or no
gonna
pause
be
on that?
beneficial to the helicopter. Pause.
Okay, cool. Let's see. So, I think that it was a cool helicopter. I agree with what you said about the blades on it looked very cool, but it was a bit of a big helicopter. Neither one of us got to test out the plane, so I don't know what that is.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
The Nimbus.
I'll get there as soon as I can.
It's probably like
That's
all
such
the
a
other,
good name.
probably like all the other planes. It flies in the air and does something.
Such a good fucking name for that plane.
But neither one of us got to fly
What's
the
the cost?
plane. But I assume that probably 2 million, something like that. But we both open our phones to check it. Oh, 1.9.
1.9. Of course.
Well, can you do anything in the back of it?
Probably not. We'll have to check it out in the shit later.
The Volatus. Oh, that is the Volatus right there, so you guys can see that as well. Both of these are really cool vehicles. Let's see. What else is there? Tugboat.
Very, very slow.
Yes. But I heard tugboats, so it doesn't matter. No, I think that it's slow, but overall, I think it's unique.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This shit. Yeah, I think that it was slow, but sort of cool. In the same sense. Am I rolling up on a plane right now? That might be. Come on, Nick. No. Two of these could be nickel, and that's what we need. Yeah, so I don't know, I think the plug looks pretty cool. Right there. Where's that other shit? Going this way. Let's see, what else is there to talk about?
Oh, is that it for vehicles?
I mean, there's that new SUV.
Right.
I mean, we both drove that for a second. What do you think of that shit?
It was very smooth.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. What's it even called?
Pause on that too. But it's very like, it's easy to control. I would buy it if I had to buy an SUV.
Yeah.
However, I don't do many SUV races, so.
SUV races suck ass. Yeah. I think it's cool, but I don't really see a purpose for it. It's just another armored vehicle with more armored windows, like all the other ones they put in.
Hey, Block. What's up?
What?
Oh, comment in my chat.
Oh, okay. Like, what are you talking about? Let's see. So, what else is there that we could review from, like, I guess, certain elements of the office? Do you like the new thing with only being able to carry a certain weapons that you want to, and not have to carry all of them?
What?
Do you like that you don't have to carry all the weapons? That you can only choose what you want now?
Yeah, since I figured out how to fuck with that, I do think that is very nice now. And I'm assuming it just stores ammo in there, so I don't have to like go and buy everything again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do like that aspect. However, for 750,000, I believe, something like that, I don't think you necessarily need it.
No, it's not worth that much. Now, I don't have an office, so I can't necessarily say how I like it, but I already think that they needed to have a concept to hold the weapons, because,
Yeah,
I mean,
the concept is a good idea.
because if I look through my fucking weapon wheel, I've got, like, 50 fucking weapons, and, like, half of this shit I don't even know what I have it for. Like, legit. I go through my weapons, and here's what I always go to, guys. I go right to this gun. That's what I always go to. Like, I'm not, like, searching around, like, what do I want today? Like, what the hell's an assault SMG doing here? I don't even use that shit. Combat PDW. Don't use that. Like, all this shit, I don't use it. I could, like, legit have, like, 2 guns. What?
We got 3 minutes.
For what?
2, we can do the next one.
Oh, okay. So that's cool. What do you think about the money safe in the office?
That really doesn't have a purpose.
No, I'm saying, what do you think of it in general? Because it is something you have
to see.
something you could buy. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Do you want to open the
be
stuff over
in-game,
here so that we can show it?
I don't have anything in there.
Well, I mean, just open it so we can see.
$100,000.
So we'll open at least the gun safe for you guys. The things. There you go. Does it change when you change your weapons that are in it?
No.
That's too bad. I also do like the new thing that they have with when you're sitting in the office. So there's a safe case that doesn't have anything in it. He had a lot in it before, but he bought that warehouse. I also like in the places how they have new things to drink, like they got gin right here. That's cool. And here we have rum. But I like when you sit down how it, you can change your position. of sitting.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. Like for example, if I can sit down in this chair, I'll show you guys. Let's see what else is there. Some of the new clothing. What do you think of that stuff?
It's the clothing. I really did like. I didn't buy half the stuff that I said I would buy for clothing because essentially I just like the Secure Serve gear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
stars me.
we both have our Secure Serve outfits. I'm wearing this one because I like this shirt jacket thingy. I like how we're like, we're wearing like heavy jackets in a city that it like is always warm. Let's see. So what else could we talk about? Oh yeah, did you get the robe thingy? Not the robe, but the pajamas or whatever the hell they are for this week.
So what?
They have like pajamas that they gave out for this week or something. They're like green.
Oh yeah.
Did you get those?
I don't know why they're green colored, but yes, I did get those.
Isn't there like some jacket you can get too, like a smoking jacket or something?
Yep.
I don't know if I got that. I have to go look after.
Yeah, you got that too. You get it both at the same time for signing in. I need to switch to my girl character so we can get that later.
Let's see. What else is there to talk about? I guess you can talk about the way that the missions work.
There's also guns. There's.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the guns before. Well, the guns sort of just have new new little things. I forgot they're fucking called.
The drum and.
Yeah. The drum shits. I mean, I didn't really see a purpose for them. I don't know how you feel about them.
I can't equip any of them apparently.
I got a good feeling about this. Hey.
I personally don't care for them. I think that the main two guns that I use, it doesn't look good on the assault rifle. Personally, I don't think it looks that good. And on I can't use it on my pistol. So I don't really have a purpose for them. Let's wait for Casey to get out of here. Okay, let's go.
Bro, it's gonna be so nice not having to drive forever to get to the fucking warehouse now.
Yeah, I'm sort of glad you picked one over here. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, you're gonna talk about how the missions work. So do you like the way that these missions work?
Yes, I feel like this is at the beginning of GTA's life, Rockstar didn't know how they would portray the missions like this, so that's why they didn't have heists before. Also, it took a while to work on. So they had to come up with an idea on how to make missions like this work in free mode. And this is probably the best way they could have portrayed these missions to be worked.
Mm-hmm. I think that this is I like to know. I wish that as an associate you might make a little bit more money on them, because now I get how it works and the point and why, hey, you don't make so much money on it. It's the other CEO, because the CEO is setting it all up and shit. But still, like, I gotta put, like, I don't obviously think that the CEO should get the same amount as what an associate should get, but I think that you should get more as an associate, because you're like, you didn't pay you to set it up, but you still put in pretty much the same amount of work as the CEO. Work? No, but you put in the same amount of work as the, come on. Don't do that. I mean, you put in pretty much the same work as the CEO does, you you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing different that a CEO does to a associate. Dude, you're gonna have to pay so much more money now that you have 2 warehouses every time.
I don't think it charges for that. Maybe it does.
Bruh. Have to buy a fucking shark card just to pay you to use your fucking buildings. Yeah, but I don't know. I think that they could give you a bit more money because I made like $16,000 in case they made like 200,000. It's a bit crazy. Oh, you guys see how I got this sign stuck in the roof? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I got a road sign stuck on the top of the fucking rowboat.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I had that yesterday. Mine.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty proud of myself. Shit. Yeah, so I thought they could do that. What else is there to mention?
I know you're not gonna know much about it, but the warehouse locations.
How would I not know about
I
that?
do.
I know where they're on the map.
I do appreciate that there are warehouses all around. And there's gonna be that one person who comments, I don't have a warehouse in Sandy Shores. There's no warehouses up in Paleto Bay. What do I do?
I mean, originally people were like, we want to have something up here, but I think that it doesn't really make sense. Like, I get that there should be more stuff up in maybe Sandy Shores or Paleto Bay or wherever. But I think that there's a reason that there isn't. And that's because there's a couple of reasons, I think. First of all, the game's supposed to be based in the city. First of all, that's the main thing. Like, I think for GTA Online, the northern part of the map doesn't have so much of a purpose as it does in story mode. So, because, you know, story mode, that's where Trevor fucking lives, in Sandy Shores. You have to do stuff there. But in online, there's not necessarily, like, a major thing. Like, it's, everybody plays the game in the city, you know, everybody does stuff in the city. So I think that to put something up in Sandy Shores is going to be a waste. 'Cause people can say they want it there now, but are people going to actually want to travel to the city every single time to make a pickup and then bring it all the way back to Sandy Shores or Paleto Bay?
I know I didn't.
Exactly, like
On that one
driving
mission that we had to drive all the way up there and then all the way back.
up. Yeah. But I get pissed when we have to go into the fucking water, and that's not even that far out. Like, there's a reason that everybody has all their house places here, and everybody has all their stuff set here. That's why everybody's yacht, when you go into the big sections, everybody has to, like, spread out down to the bottom of the airport, because everybody has their yacht spawn location set at the bottom near the beach and everything like that. So there's a reason that people don't do stuff up in Sandy Shores. So it makes no sense to have Rockstar put something in the game that people aren't going to probably use. Which confuses me on why they kept adding lowriders. Lowrider roast! Okay. No, but like... yeah, so that's that. That was me totally ranting on something that had no relevance to this. But you know what? It's okay. Is there anything else about this DLC that we can talk about?
What do you think they can improve?
I don't really remember what I said yesterday. I'm not sure, man. I totally like. I said some stuff yesterday, but I forgot what it was. I think something along the lines that they could have maybe made the. I think the main things what I was talking about earlier is that the associates getting even more money.
But I don't like fully understand that problem.
Because you're a fucking CEO, so obviously. Like I said, I should not get paid the same amount of money for, like, compared to you, because obviously you do a lot more. You're setting it up, and you got to pay for this stuff. But if you're getting paid $200,000 and I'm getting paid $16,000, you know, we're doing the same thing. So how does that necessarily make sense?
Yeah.
You know, like, obviously, even if you got paid $250,000 and I got paid $100,000, you know, you got paid $250,000, I got paid $100,000. That wouldn't be that bad. That means you're making $150,000 more than I would be.
Yeah, but then I'd have to boost the price of the stock because then technically we'd be sharing the money.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if they did something similar to that, you know, like, you could figure a way to improve that at least. What else did I improve? More, I'm not entirely sure. I think that I'd have it if you're part of an organization as, like, I am part of your organization right now. That if you're part of an organization, you should be able to go into the office without having to get invited into the office.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Because I can see, obviously, if we're in different organizations, and I'd be like, hey, come into my office. But if I'm working with you, I'm part of your organization. Right?
It's like on the yacht.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, you have to, like, invite me into your yacht, even though I'm, like, part of your VIP.
Oh,
like,
no. I meant, like, how random people in the session, like, come onto your yacht for no
oh,
reason.
yeah, that too. Yeah, but isn't it the same thing, though? You have to get invited into the yacht, even if you're working with the person?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the same thing, though.
That's what I thought you were talking about. Yeah, but it's like having random people just show up on your yacht. That's annoying. But, for this shit, having... Like, I'm working with you, obviously. We're doing the shit together. So, it's like the warehouse. I can go into the warehouse, but I can't go into the desk, even though... Not the desk, the office, even though we're sort of doing that. Also, I think they can improve on. What do you think they could improve on, Casey?
That they could have, for people who don't have, like, many associates, for example, we have us two, you could have missions, well, I mean, they do have missions that are for two people, but they could have the final delivery, like, a little bit shorter. If you know what I'm talking about, because with large warehouses, people in the watching the video, if you don't know this, if you own a large warehouse and you have a full 111 spaces, you get $2.2 million. However, it costs like 3 vehicles you have to deliver, and if you only have 2 people, that's going to take away from a lot of time, and you're probably not going to get it done. So they should have the same thing for that, except boost the intensity of the mission.
I think that one other way that you could do that is similar to things like when we played
Later, boss.
like with Payday or whatever, how when that you'd get a person to work with you, like a random, not a person, but they'd have a character in the game.
Oh, you mean like the loading screens that took like 17 fucking hours?
Why am I on the fucking roof? I don't want to even come out here, but your bitch ass fucking made me come on the roof. God damn it. Yeah, so I think that they could do something similar to that actually, and have it be like with the heist and story mode, how you got to pay them a little bit of the money. And be like, yo, here you go, 50, not 50, but like not 50, goddamn, 5,000.
Yeah.
You know, you could do something like that, like, do you want to hire a person to help you for $5,000? Even if it's 10,000. You know, if you're making 2.2, you're gonna be fine.
I mean, if I was anything below 100.
Anything below 100,000?
Yeah. If I'm making $2.2 million.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, yeah, anything like that, that's fine. Let's see, anything else that they could improve on you guys? Oh my. Or go down a little bit on the ground so I can go on the ground and search.
Okay.
Did you? Bro, let me get it. Just fly. Don't let your shit get you. Ooh.
That's the gang burrito.
I'm gonna take this shit. Hold up. Don't jump on it, stupid. Okay, I'm not taking that. Let's go. Can't you buy that shit now?
Yep. You can buy it in the ice.
Let's see. What else was there? Okay, so overall, how do you think this DLC was?
What I've been saying for the past like 70 fucking years. What? Oh, okay. Apparently it does Warehouse 2 cost. Okay.
How much you have to pay?
Another like $100.
Yeah, where are you going?
Oh wait, what? I thought you had the narcotics.
I do, but you're going to the wrong warehouse.
What do you mean?
It says take the narcotics to the warehouse.
It
does it
says
say
search
for-
the area for narcotics.
Maybe there's two. Is there two? How many packages did you order?
3.
That's why I only grabbed one. You have to find all 3. I didn't realize that either. Look at those little dots in the corner. Yeah, so
I would fly this helicopter to the warehouse then. Search.
bro, we can find them both quicker. Look for dead people and crashed cars. I found another one over here. Back alley. Yep, right behind this burrito. Oh shit, there's people out here trying to kill us. They used way too many balls to do that. Okay, let's find this last one so we know where it is. Yeah, so what were you gonna say overall though about it?
I changed GTA. It's like a whole different game, you know. First you just made money to buy cars that were like pretty cheap nowadays, but
Adder.
it's like pocket change.
Like legit, the adder was like so expensive before. Oh my god. Oh, this one's found on the map. Cool. he was like, "Oh shit, you got an adder. That's $1 million." And I was like, "Oh shit, you have an adder. That's $1 million." Yeah, so it's I think that's sort of, I agree that it did change the things. I think that it is definitely a thing. So overall, though, is this one of your favorite DLCs that came out?
Yeah. So you heard it here, folks, or first, guys. First things.
Okay, so I think, now that I can focus on what I'm doing. Wow, my car really got crashed. Don't text and drive, kids. Okay. I think overall it has to be one of the best DLCs that have came out. I thought that the Executives and Other Criminals was a really good DLC, so I think that this just takes it to like breaks me getting like fucking attack with these people. Yeah, so I think overall it was a Executive and Other Criminals was a really good DLC. It had a lot of unique stuff, and I think the Finance and Felony just sort of like built on the things that DLC had that were really cool and unique, like a VIP system, and brought some unique vehicles to the game. And I think that what this did, Finance and Felony, it just took that and brought it to another level. Like, you can buy shit and like sell it. Like, that's wild. So,
sounds like Nick's life in GTA. Buying shit and selling it.
Yo. We're just building shelves to get the money. Okay. Yeah, so I think that overall that's like totally like next level. Like, it's really cool. The fact that that's a thing. And I'm excited to see what they come out with next if they do any more improvements to the system.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about too. Rockstar, if you're watching this, which you're probably not going to, things you can improve on. Again, the servers, like, legit. We spent a good 30 minutes trying to get in to play the actual DLC on the day it came out. So, if you could like fix the servers, like I don't care if you take like a day off just to take the GTA servers and fix them, that'd be very much appreciated for other YouTubers' sakes and our sakes. Even the players themselves' sakes, so.
Nah, fuck the players. They all suck ass. No, but like legit, I think that that is a thing that they could definitely work on fixing the servers, but And I think is there anything else we got to touch on, or I think we've got it pretty good.
I think this is it.
I know it was a long video, guys, compared to some of the other ones where I told, at least for myself, since I've done these before, compared to where I told my thoughts about stuff. But having Casey here, we had to get him to tell his part, and we had to go really in depth with everyone's thing. So that's where that is. But I would like to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This here is actually where sort of the DLC related part of GTA Week will end, because the next 2 days are what we're always playing normally. So
Yes.
this is sort of the end of the special GTA Week things. Now, obviously, GTA Week will continue tomorrow with races, but these special days, making money, checking out the DLC, doing the CEO work, and now reviewing the DLC, all that. So the DLC focus is going to be over, and we'll focus on just bringing you races every week again. And also on Saturday, GTA Story Mode. Let's see, anything. Obviously, when the next DLC comes out, we might have to do another GTA week. Not entirely sure. Maybe it won't be as big, because I think the Cunny Stunts isn't going to be as big of a DLC. But, yeah, we'll see.
Coming out next week.
Bruh. If they came out next week, that'd be wild.
Yeah. So finish off, show.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure you check the links down below. And, yeah, we out.
Thank you. Awful.